かがりちゃん、今日から私とあなたは正式な親子になるのよ。
Hello and welcome back to Steins Gate 0. Last time, a lot of shit went down. Maho's, Maho and Dr. Leskinen left, basically. The laptop with Kurisu's paper on it is destroyed. Someone made a good point that Russians probably already have, her paper. I mean, they might have her paper. How it went down in the first game was he took her paper. There's no guarantee that he didn't like copy it and then get rid of it or something. That's what I was thinking before. I was thinking that they had like copied, he had like copied Kurisu's paper and given his version to the Russians. But yeah, that's the impression I had gotten and what I had been assuming, but I suppose they could have it, and that's one of the reasons why they didn't need it. But yeah, okay. So now we went on to, sort of out of the blue, from the perspective of Kaguri. This was Kaguri when she was 6. She'd been living in a facility for war orphans and getting treatment from at a dedicated clinic next door. Mom, Mayuri Shina, was a class 2 caregiver at the facility. Was always very nice to her.
本当？ママがかがりの本当のママになるの？ええ、そうよ。
So she was 6 when she originally met Mayuri. Her origins. She looks so much like Kurisu. It can't be a coincidence. It can't be a coincidence. Oh, she's so excited. Being Mom's real daughter meant that Kaguri had become her real name. Was it not before?
じゃあ、ここから出られるんだよね。ママと一緒に暮らせるんだよね。
あと半年もすれば終わるからね。それまで我慢するんだよ。
What treatment is she getting?
それに、昨日の診断で分かったことなんだが、かがりちゃんはまだ怖い夢を見るらしい。
Is she having nightmares? Where have we been hearing about that before? I was told that apparently this is a good ending. Whatever ending I'm getting is a good ending to do one of the last ones. I will know. I commit to my choices, especially on visual novels. Anything that's choice-based, I make my choices, commit to it, at least for the first ending. Then after that, I start getting endings in a logical order. If I want to get more endings, and this is definitely one I want to get more endings. This is one where I'd want to get all the endings, so. But they mentioned the idea of her having nightmares, and maybe she has reading Steiner. Just a thought.
この子の脳内に空爆の記憶が恐怖として残っている証拠だろうね。
Is it? All, I'm just saying, all we're getting, only information we're getting here is nightmares. We don't know if it's of that. Are you just assuming it's that?
かがりちゃん、頑張って悪い病気をやっつけようね。
Mom rubbed her head. Harry felt so at peace that she could cry.
わかった。
She was taken to the usual room. There's a white reclining chair next to it, some kind of mechanical system connected to a headset.
聞こえる。いつもの声。
君はママを守るんだ。この世界を守るんだ。そのために君は生まれてきたんだよ。
I didn't recognize that voice, but you need to protect your mother. Who else could she have as her mother and protect the world by doing it? Kurisu, and she looks like Kurisu.
ママを守るんだ。だから治療を頑張るんだ。
I think she's getting confused. You know, maybe she's like a clone of Kurisu, one of these other factions who want to avoid the Third World War were trying to create, like, maybe like the like cultist guy who was no, they seem pretty, his whole thing seems pretty against the idea of the Krisu AI stuff, so they probably didn't have. Maybe one of the groups that was trying to get the laptop for time travel tech also knew that they need to keep Krisu alive to avoid the Third World War. So maybe there's another group that maybe like cloned her or something. This is like, you know, that's like the weirdest thing to come to mind, but still. Because I'm trying to think, why would you, she was born for a purpose. It's not, I was thinking before that maybe it was Kurisu's and Okabe's like child from the Steins Gate timeline. But it would seem really fucking weird for her to be told that at some point if she was their child. And I don't recognize the voice, so I don't think it's anyone that we knew so far. It's also a bit distorted, so maybe not. As soon as she opened the door, Kagurishina was struck by an unpleasant wave of heat. It was early June, and this is the first day to hit summer temperatures. Is this the future still? And the area around the half-naked girl sitting against the wall was covered in bandages and gauze soaked with blood and pus. It didn't change perspective, so that... And it said Kaguri was speaking before, so... Out of the room, Moeka Kiryu raised her head and looked at her, eyes filled with hope.
M4, まだ生きてたか?
Is Kaguri part of the Rounders? I mean, it could be a different organization, and Moeka's just part of it. The fact that she looked at her with hope, well, they definitely know each other, and that probably means Kaguri's in a position that maybe, like, Tanoji was for her in the first game. Not necessarily with the Rounders, but still. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, Kaguri's not part of it. Never mind. She just, was hoping FB would show up. So, okay, what happened? If she's saying FB, though, that means the Rounders are definitely around. And it wasn't just a wrong assumption to assume that Moeka being there meant the Rounders were a part of it. So yeah, the Rounders are definitely still around. And since it's between Russia and Europe, maybe CERN's at the center of the European time travel research. That makes sense at the very least. So, maybe this is after? Maybe this is after the firefight with the Russians. Maybe she got hit and Kaguri saved her. She spent 5 months like this, no treatment from a doctor. Ooh, when the fuck is this? Moeka had got into a gunfight with the Russian army and failed her mission is around. I did say this. Oh. It did say this was like July, right? So, a number of months. Okay, so she did save it from them, and it's been months and months and months. Pretty sure with proper medical treatment, months on, she wouldn't be in this sort of condition. So, I wonder if Kaguri's keeping her in this condition on purpose. With someone with a gunshot wound went to the hospital, the police would be notified. For that reason, she never got any real treatment. Well, that's, yeah. If this is Kaguri's thinking, this, so. This is her perspective. Yeah. Because they never cared that much for you. Oh. I sort of want to see this older Kaguri at the moment. She seems a little heartless. She wordlessly reached for Moeka's cell phone. Kaguri was easily able to grab the cell phone. Moeka started crawling towards. It was like something out of a zombie movie. Moeka froze. Okay, she's lying. Kaguri took out another cell phone from her pocket. Okay, this sounds like a big lie in order to manipulate her as her quote-unquote new FB and whatnot.
この携帯ならメールをくれるの？
And if Kaguri took the other phone, she'll be able to replicate the sort of messages that FP sent.
M4
Oh, God.
私の可愛い娘
So blatantly manipulative.
早く傷を治して私からの次のメールを待っていてね。私の大切な大切な娘
Ah,
FP より
Aika's always been such a fucked up character. Ugh. Just, you know, normally she'd be in a disturbing state as it is, but with her physical wounds too. Just damn.
わざわざ読み上げなくてもいいのに。
No, you did not. Of course, the message wasn't from FB. Kaguri had written it herself. Keep someone at the brink of death for 5 months, then give them exactly what they want as bait, and you can easily put anyone under your control. Kaguri knew this well. Did she do it before? Kaguri had gotten the message which she thought was from God to protect her mother. To protect, and that was the purpose of her being born, to protect the world. And while I severely doubt it actually meant Mayuri in the Third World War, I'm thinking that there's probably a very large chance that she's doing, she wants to keep this world around because she understands that changing it to Steins Gate or just changing the world in general will basically go against that. And that's her prerogative here. And she does not seem to have developed in a great way because of it. She sighed and put on her full-face motorcycle helmet and went to the parking lot and got on her bike. Doesn't seem to want to show her at all.
神様の声、そろそろ聞こえるかな？
She whispered. They really don't want to show her physically, do they? And Okabe in July. It was almost July. A lot of time had passed, and apparently I didn't really do anything during that time. A year ago, I could have gone to the lab, but with Suzuha living there now, I must have stopped going. Right, and there's the time limit on the time machine. That must be coming up soon. That meant that it was hard to find a place to study on my days off. I chuckled to myself as I realized I joined the ranks of other normals. I should answer. Oh, I guess I don't get the choice. Hey, Mayuri, drinking coffee. The usual cafe, right? I just went to your place and you weren't home. You did. Did my dad make a nuisance of himself again? It's okay. He gave me some barley tea. I have to go shopping. Will you come with me? Okay. Yay! Okay, I'll leave now. Wait for me. So she went to my house. My family's business was called Okabe Green Grocer. It was a beat-up old store located in a rundown shopping street. The place was almost 40 years old, and I really wanted them to rebuild it. I was still in contact with Maho via email and chat. She was evidently busy with her research, because she was always sleepy. Great. Was Grisa doing well? Knowing her, she was probably coming with some sort of complicated theory or teasing Maho. One or the other. Nothing else. It was also possible that she was visiting at channel and hiding it from Maho. I think she does that most of the time. That's right, Krisu had internet access. Makes sense if she accessed at channel. What, you just figuring this out? This should be like the first thing you assume that she would do with internet. But given that, you know, I could probably talk to her on the internet. Could Amadeus post on the message board? Yeah. Krisu spent a lot of effort last summer trying to argue with John Teeter on at channel. You know, maybe you should check if her account is still, like, posting. Then again, I'm not sure if @channel is, like, one of those ones where the actual posts have no connection to an ID profile, so you wouldn't be able to track everything they say. Opened the web browser on my smartphone without knowing it, without really expecting much, ran a search for the nickname I knew I'd never forget. Kuri Gohan and Kamehameha. Amazingly, the search turned up several hundred results. 0 comments on @channel. Yeah, 2008, though. I took a look at the dates on the results page. You know, it dated back to that 2008. Must have been written by Kurisu when she was still alive. I never expected to see traces of her here. But unlike in the Alpha World line, she never came out and denied the possibility of a time machine. Surprisingly, some of her comments seem to be quite the opposite. No, I guess that's not surprising at all. After all she'd gone through, all the work required to write a paper on time machines. Compared to that, her comments on the occult boards were brutal. It's just like Risu. Comments offered so little room for discussion. It was aggravating to read them. The first time I met her at last year's ATF, I'd gone through the same experience. So it was basically her channeling her inner channeler onto the real world when Okabe showed up and basically became an internet message keyboard warrior at the conference. Oh, that's so sad. And I stopped as soon as I saw her next comment. I brought the phone closer to my face and stared at it again and again. The comment was December 1st, 2010. This can't be. She died in July 2010. So this could not possibly be her. So who was it? Was it someone else who had taken over the identity of Kurigohan Kamehameha, aka Amadeus Kurisu, probably? I looked for the most recent comment. Wait, that's last night. There's a discussion about relative theory. So you're one of those people who think that Mitchell's Morley experiment led to the development of relative theory? No wonder you weren't making any sense. Go back to grade school. No point in even talking to you. Oh god, she really did get foul mouthed when she went on that channel. Then I realized that she said the same thing to me face to face. Oh, if this wasn't some imposter, if it really was Kurisu. What a miraculous yet stupid story. Did Mao and Dr. Leskinen know about this, I wonder? Probably not. Kurisu wasn't going to tell them. I couldn't help but laugh. Oh, should I try to make contact with her? I want to see if Kurigohan Kamehameha really was Kurisu. Then I came up with a good handle. Didn't I already have one? Sally Harry's neighbor? Oh, was this... Oh, okay, so... I think this is supposed to be more like a Japanese message board or something, but maybe 4chan would be the most, the biggest equivalent. I don't really use 4chan, but I guess maybe in 4chan and stuff you can choose your handle when you actually make the post. That's why you have all those anonymous ones. Salieri's neighbor. Of course this was a knockoff of Maho's ID. If Kurigohan and Kamehameha really was Kurisu, she'd have to notice, right? Okay. I thought I smelled moron. It's true that the original purpose of the experiment was only to prove the existence of Aether, but you can't deny that it helped Einstein. As a result, you can say that formed the basis of his theories. Someone needs to go back to school, and it ain't me. And there, it's posted. How about that? I wrote something deliberately provocative, and importantly, I mixed in some mistakes.
Karin?
Hi, Mayuri. Is that a school uniform? That looks like a school uniform. At some point, Mayuri had walked up in front of me. Oh, you're here already. I've been so busy with my comment that I had not noticed. I hurriedly put my phone away and stood up. Okay, ready to go? What's wrong? Mayuri and I left the cafe. What is she? She noticed something. Or did I not notice something? That's always a possibility.
商品宣伝用のポップを作るんだ。だからそれ用のカードとか蛍光ペンとか。
Do you not have? Okay, whatever. Are you going to put out a book at this year's Kamima?
違うよ。岡部製菓店で使うんだよ。
Okay, so that's what went down. Okay. I'll get you something as a thank you present then.
本当？嬉しいな。ねえねえ、こっちのハート型のも可愛いよ。
how are you going to use a heart shape to sell fruits and vegetables? Good question.
例えばこんな風に書くのはどうかな。おっきな松茸くん、今夜のおかずに奥さんいかが？あとは甘くてとろりん、早く食べてね、熟れたメロンちゃん。
That might work. Yeah, maybe an Akihabara though. Daru didn't brainwash you while I wasn't looking, did he? No. Never mind. We went to the cash register to check out. Since it was Saturday, the checkout area was overflowing with shopping carts. In the end, I waited a whole 15 minutes at the register. As an apology, I decided to get the present I promised her. She seemed really happy as she stared at the keychain. Oh, right, that's what Upa was from. It was Upa, the mascot character from the Rynek Haku series. Oh, that's why it's green. That's why it was green in the future. Oh, I understand now. I told her when she went over to the toys section, she could pick out anything she wanted. And this is what she chose. The most popular and rarest of the Upas was the shiny silver metal Upa. Never saw that before.
違うんだな。これはね、緑のウーパさんだけど普通のとは違うの。この前やってた映画に登場した緑の妖精さんウーパなんだよ。
What a big, important, distinct difference. Come to think of it, there had been a Rynek Haku movie out in spring. Had Mayuri sat in a theater full of little kids to watch it? The Green Fairy.
映画のネタバレしてもいいかな。
No, go ahead. I'm not going to see it. What? The directors. No, I'm happy I didn't see that. I see. I did not think that you'd spend so long on that.
ねえ、オカリ、マユシーね、これずっと大切にするね。
I'm noticing more typos. Yeah, please do. Make sure you don't lose it in 5 minutes after you get it. Like you did before. It happened before, actually. The metal one. Like the metal Upa I won for her at the radio building. I had lost it in no more than 5 minutes after I had gave it to her. I wonder if she had ever found it. I didn't really want to remember that time in my life, so my memory of what happened to the metal Upa was vague. I mean, Dr. Nakabachi...
もう絶対になくさないのです。
I mean, that was part of how he stopped him from going out of the country and starting the World War, right? That thing was caught in... Or no, what... No, it was because it was the metal Upa. It stopped him from getting on a flight that might have killed him, right? Something like that. Something like that. It delayed him in a way. Yeah, does... I'm not sure if Okabe knew that. Huh, at this point. Or if he learned it after he started doing the Steins Gate true ending. Why not eat at my place? I'm sure either mom or dad will try to get you to stay anyways.
どうしようかな。オカリンは今日はこの後ずっと家にいるの？合コンとか行かない？
Are you still caught up on that? Or am I still doing that regularly? I haven't been to any lately.
じゃあごちそうになっていこうかな。
Mari took out her phone and started to type something when... Her expression suddenly darkened. She stopped moving. What's wrong? My hair seemed like she was on the verge of tears.
前に言ってたよね。ふぶきちゃんは病気なんかじゃないって。
Yeah. Fubuki? You mean Nakase? Yeah. Not Kurashima, right?
あれって本当に病気じゃないんだよね。
Yeah? I don't think so.
でも
What's happening? She showed me her phone. Fubuki's back at the hospital. I'm on my way. Here's the location. Oh, fuck. Let's get over there. She's back in the hospital. I can't believe what I was seeing on the screen. They let her out at least? Huh. Oh my goodness, Yuki has a different outfit? I thought I'd see her in that one outfit for the rest of her life. Okay.
驚かせてごめんね。私も焦っちゃって。もっとちゃんと確認してからメールすればよかった。
What did he leave out? What do you mean? How's Nakase doing?
今、病室でふぶきちゃんのお母さんに会えたんですけど、例の病気が悪化したとかじゃないそうです。
Okay. And they just brought her here for more examinations or something?
はい、そう言ってました。だから全然心配ないって。
You know, I wonder, actually, this makes me think. So the Russians are testing their stuff, and it got switched back to this timeline. Do they know that they were successful? Because as far as they know, nothing changed, right? Do they have a way of being able to test if stuff changed? They don't have a diversion counter, I know that. But do they have any sort of method, like, I guess, other people's memories? Do they know of all the different reading Steiner people out the world? One time when I went to visit Fubuki in the hospital, I secretly investigated the other patients. I wasn't able to get any proof, but I found out most of the patients in the wing had, to varying degrees, memories of the same world line. Many people had memories of Japan at war. So no timeline changes since then? If Russia wasn't even... I was saying this... I was saying this partly because I was wondering, why hadn't Russia changed it again? Why hadn't they done more tests? But if they weren't able to have a way to actually ensure that they had actually done something that had worked, how do you even know? Especially since it was changed back. I let the girl sit down on the sofa and stood next to them while I surveyed the lobby.
すごい病院ですよね。
Those are some really unfortunate sitting poses. How uncomfortable would that be, what Yuki's doing? Just sitting like that. And Mayuri is just like... constantly hands up like that. Kaede actually looks like she would be able to sit there. Relatively. Comfortably, but still.
ふぶきちゃんのお母さんの話だと、日本とアメリカの政府がお金を出して、新しい治療のプロジェクトを始めるみたいなんです。
Well, supposedly this came over from America. So while there is a legitimate concern that America, since we saw it before, might be trying to have their research projects on time, if they have any. If they have any. It's hard to tell if they have even very fundamental ones are part of this, or if it is just the medical organizations in America that are partnering up with Japan.
この病院とアメリカの専門病院や研究所が中心になってやるんだそうですよ。
I guess that makes sense. That's not nearly as viable in America, though. America is so much bigger than Japan. A single hospital to do everything is either going to... Well, I suppose you could fly everyone in, especially since it doesn't seem to be, in their eyes, a disease that would actually be harmful to fly with. Well, unless I sleep on the plane.
お願いします。患者は全員個室にしてください。それも患者同士が接触しないよう、なるべく離れた部屋で。
That voice sounds like Dr. Leskinen.
それでもやってくれないとダメです。患者同士が会話をすることで、夢の情報を共有してしまうでしょう。
いや、それはそうですが。
Oh, do they think people have the same dreams because they're in contact with each other?
脳というのはね、他人が見た夢なのに、それに共感を覚えてしまうと、あたかも自分が見た夢のように錯覚してしまう。そういう可能性だってあるのです。
Huh. That's a weird way of thinking of it. Have you managed to actually isolate people to demonstrate that that is not the case? Hey, why are you on this? Across the lobby, I suppose it is brain science, isn't he?
Oh, Rintaro!
You're never gonna stop doing that, are you? Hello, Mr. Robot. My cries were unheard as Dr. Leskin tackled me and pulled me up. He then switched from football player to pro wrestler, and as he swung me up and down, it feels like an adult putting a child in their arms and just like ups-a-daisy, ups-a-daisy, ups-a-daisy. Felt like I was a little child. Yeah.
レスキネン先生、この青年とはどういったお知り合いかな？
Oh, I hope I don't have to help with this and pretend that I think it's something else.
彼は9月からビクトゥコンドリア大学の学生ですよ。いずれ私の研究室に来てもらうつもりでいます。
Oh, okay. Thanks. Haha, indeed. You just told a lie to someone that important.
おや、私は嘘なんてついたかな？確かに9月から我が校の学生とは言ったが、何も今年の9月からとは言ってないよ。
You. I guess I have to go in September now.
それとも何かい？君は結局我が校に来る自信がないのかな？だったら少し残念だが。
Well, I could... he really was like a little kid, completely shameless. I could go join it like in the summer semester or the spring semester. It doesn't have to be September. But still, it's hard to hate him. He's just so robotic sometimes. I'm surprised though. I had no idea you were in Japan. Dr. Lexington brought his face close to mine and whispered so that the people around us could not hear him.
君も知っているだろう。例の新型脳炎の件だよ。アメリカ政府の依頼で精神生理学研究所が治療法を研究していたんだが、手詰まりらしくてね。
What a coincidence that you're the one chosen.
もしかしてその友人というのは中瀬克美？
You bullseyed in on that really quickly. Oh yeah. You met her at the Christmas party, didn't you?
実は私が新型脳炎に興味を持ったのもあのパリがきっかけでね。
Oh, no, you don't think I have it, do you? We both fainted there.
君と克美が揃って倒れただろう？
Oh no. He was right, actually. In my case, I've been sent to that other worldling.
我々も日本の医師団も研究を進めてはいるんだけどね。どうにも解せない検査結果ばかりで困り果てているのさ。
Is it the fact that you're not getting anything? Or is there something legitimately confusing about it? I am curious. I was just about to tell him about my reading Steiner, but in the end, I couldn't. I couldn't just tell him when I didn't have any proof. And then his face drew close to mine again.
ところで、その克美がなかなか興味深いことを言っていたんだよ。
Oh no, she didn't. No, she didn't.
自分たちは病気じゃない。別の世界の出来事を夢で見る能力があるだけだとかなんとか。
Don't. Why would she? She's so stupid. I told her not to say anything about it. Could she not help it? This is bad. They might start to doubt her sanity. Even worse, they might actually hone in on these people even quicker and use them as some sort of tool. Well, I can say it's got a very vivid imagination, maybe. She does love sci-fi and anime. Probably just, she probably just said she has the power to experience parallel worlds because she saw it on some show somewhere. I remember that I used to say stuff like that too.
確かにこの病の特徴として多くの患者が夢を共有する不可思議な現象が起こっているんだ。
Yeah.
集団幻覚に近いのかとも思って今調べているんだけどね。
You know, that would actually sort of make sense. But what were you the one saying before, right? That they trick their brains. So you think that's the case? That they trick each other into it?
でもなんだろう、こんなことは初めてでね。脳科学的には今のところ解が導けない。正直非科学的という言葉が一番しっくりくるくらいだよ。それこそ平行世界とか前世の記憶とかね。
I see.
さて、リン太郎、それはそれとして確認だ。
Oh, see you. It's looking over my shoulder.
クリスマスパーティーの時にも感じたんだけれど、君のガールフレンドたちはキュートなお嬢さんばかりだね。
Friends? Plural? Heh. I turned around, saw that Mayuri, Kaede, and Yuki had all stood up from the sofa and were looking at me. When they saw Dr. Leskinen was looking at them, they waved.
やはりあの中に恋人がいたりするのかい？ユキ、楓、マユリ、ルカ、それともカツミがそうなのかな？
But he's a guy. Wait, what? His words are so surprising that I couldn't think of anything to say.
ただまあ可愛い教え子にちょっとした土産話をと思っただけさ。
I don't think she'd be happy. Dr. Leskinen turned to walk away before I could figure out what he meant.
それじゃリンタロウ、私はもうちょっと院長と話をしないといけないから、これで。
There's no way I could just tell the girls what Dr. Leskinen and I were talking about. So I didn't. And I ran. I just ran. After Fubuki's exam was over, we went to her room and listened to her complain. And then the visit was over. Did I need to talk to Dr. Leskinen about reading Steiner after all? How would I even explain it? I went to @channel, eager to see that how she'd respond to the bait I spread this afternoon. I put my hand over my mouth to stifle the noise. Mari had been standing next to me, and she was leaning over, looking at my screen. I fished her up, all right. It was Fitzgerald and Lorentz who based their hypothesis off that experiment. Einstein himself said it had nothing to do with his theory. You don't even know that? How ignorant are you? I didn't even think it would go this well. The timestamp was from just 30 minutes ago. Oh my goodness. I decided to respond immediately, using the same name, Salieri's neighbor. You're the ignorant one. In a letter written before his death, Einstein said that he was aware of Michelson and Morley's experiment. Post. I posted and then reloaded the thread. There's already a response from her. That was fucking quick. Oh, I know that, duh. All he said was that he knew of the experiment. Obviously, Einstein used the, circle to hide text. Einstein used the Fizeau experiment and stellar aberration to come up with the theory of relativity. Oh my god, how do you not know that? The time lag between the posts was just 21 seconds. It's kind of irritating to have her come after me so hard. It was as if she was insulting me as a person. Well, I was the one who deliberately had written mistakes, so I should have expected it. You can't just let anyone else win, can you? I see you haven't changed a bit. Oh, are you Mozart? Oh my. There was a very short response from Kurigo on a Kamehameha. what's going on here? Who are you? There could be no doubt now. It's Kiryu-Gohan and Kamehameha was Kurisu. And over to Suzuha. Oh, great. Oh. Huh. She looked inside, saw that Kaguri slamming her tiny hands down on the control console.
お前、何をしてるんだ?
You wanted to abandon her here? Kaguri shrank back when she saw Suzuha.
違うの。これは、その。
Why do I feel like it's exactly what it looks like?
だから、かがり、ドアを開けたくて。
Why would she immediately respond, "This isn't what it looks like," if it was just her trying to open the door? Kaguri had PTSD from her time as a war orphan and she hadn't fully recovered yet. Ari had once told her that she got very frightened in the dark and cramped places. The time machine could only function with Suzuha's biometric authorization. Someone of Kaguri's size wouldn't be able to break the council either.
かがり、約束するんだ。どんなことがあっても、操縦席のスイッチに触ったりするな。いいな。
She connected the IBM 5100 she stored there to a portable terminal she brought from the future.
2000年問題は勉強したか?
Year 2000 problem. Is that Y2K shit? Oh, that's actually not an incorrect thing. The Y2K thing, where they had to redo some of the programs just because of how all the programs were done with just the 99 rather than, and going over a millennium would cause that reset for timing and whatnot.
施設の学校でちょっとだけ結局何にも起こらなかったんでしょ?
Yeah.
表向きはね。
But it actually did happen. So is this how John Teeter was right about Y2K?
公表されてないけど、実は当時、あれのせいでいくつかの地域や国に深刻な問題が起きたんだ。
Well, I wouldn't be shocked if there's some serious problems because of it. But I also wouldn't be shocked most of them had already put in place the fixes to it.
問題だったのは、この IBN5100 というコンピューターなんだよ。これには古いプログラム言語が搭載されてるんだけど、そのプログラムの問題点を技術者たちが修正できなかった。第三次世界大戦はタイムマシンの開発競争が発端なんだけど、もしかすると2000年問題で発生したある事象とそれに付随する対立こそがもっと深い原因である可能性がある。しかも西暦2000年というのは特殊な年でね、全ての世界線が一旦一つに収束してしまうらしいんだ。
Okay, so it's something that every world line has an issue. Okay.
だからこれは2000年問題を起こさないようにするための修正プログラムなんだよ。
でも未来を変えちゃったら、かがりたちがいた未来の世界も全然変わっちゃうんじゃないの?
そういうことだ。
Suddenly, the uneasy look on Kaguri's face vanished.
声。
Huh?
神様の声聞こえる。
かがり？
ダメだよ。よくないよ。ダメなんだよ、鈴葉お姉ちゃん。そんなことしちゃいけないんだ。
おい。
Why not? Why do you think not? Are you hearing something different from quote-unquote God? Or are you seeing the same thing? Again and again and misinterpreting it, probably. But she slipped past Suzuha's hand, and quicker than any child could be able to move, should be able to move, she slammed her shoulder straight into Suzuha's body. The fuck? Should be able to move, should be able to move. Is she like genetically engineered? That would sort of make sense. I assume she's not a robot, after all those medical treatments in the future. It seemed really unlikely if they'd never noticed that she was a robot, if that's the case. I also imagine that Kaguri's probably aging, so robot's probably out of the picture there too. Well, I mean, she was 6 when Mayuri knew her, and she grew up to be 10, so she had to have grown, or else Mayuri probably would have been like, what is wrong? They would have noticed that. She bent over and collapsed onto the seat. Their MRE, spare parts, clothes, and semi-automatic pistol. Suza couldn't believe it. Kaguri's going to try and pick it up. She forced herself to ignore the pain as she jumped at Kaguri's body. Another unbelievably powerful body slam knocked her back. Oh. Something cold was pushed right up against her brow. Kaguri's tiny hands weren't shaking at all as they clutched a semi-automatic pistol.
今すぐ銃を下ろせ。こんな真似はやめろ。
やめるのはお姉ちゃんの方だよ。
何？
世界を変えちゃいけないんだ。お姉ちゃんはおかしいこと言ってる。
There's no hesitation in her eyes. Instead, Susaha saw only resolve.
じゃあ、このまま戦争が起きてもいいっていうのか？
そんなのわかんないよ。かがりは元の世界に戻りたいだけだもん。
なら、もう無理だ。私たちはタイムマシンですでに過去に干渉してる。世界線だってずれてしまってるはずだ。あそこに戻れる可能性は低く。うるさい。
かがりはママを絶対に助けるんだ。この世界を消すなんてダメだよ。絶対にやらせないから。
Ah, yeah. It was about Mayuri. Kaguri turned the gun towards the IB-1 5100.
やめろ!
Before Susaha could stop her, she yanked down on the trigger. Again.
やめてくれ、かがり! やめろ!
So Kaguri has all these skills and powers. Kaguri jumped out of the time machine. Susaha never saw her again. Back to the present. Every night that passed, she remembered Kaguri. Susaha had spent some time looking for Kaguri when she first came to this era, but in the end, she never found anything. But Kaguri Shina, who was now 22 years old, was here in Akihabara. Susaha was sure of it.
Oh, Mahotan! Osu!
You think that if she knew Susaha was coming here, she's probably disguising herself. Could she be a character that we know disguising herself? Like Kaede? I'd say Fubuki, but that seems unlikely. Both of them. Kaede was older. Kaede's in the lower 20s, right? I'm pretty sure it's not Yuki. Well, what I'm saying is this, if she wants to keep the future the same, is that she can't interfere with people who go on. And if she wanted to try to direct things to go in a certain direction, she could introduce herself into the group to try to manipulate stuff. I don't think Kaede's really done much, but I'm trying to think of all the girls. I don't think she disguised herself as a guy either. And I'm thinking that there's probably a reason why they refused to show her appearance when we were seeing grown-up Kaguri earlier. I'm trying to think of all the girls. Yuki, probably not, because Susaha's mother, and she sort of needs Susaha to be born if she wants the future that she goes to still exist. There's Mayuri, no, obviously not. Kurisu, no, obviously not. Moeka, no, obviously not, because we saw that. Fubuki seems unlikely, though she could have said that she was younger. It's possible. Well, actually, Kaede and Fubuki probably not too. Because they were in the previous timeline, right? They were in the Beta World timeline, right? Or Alpha. Whatever the one with CERN was. No. Kaguri would never have been able to come back because Mayuri wasn't even there in the first place. Suzuha came back, but she was a distinctly different person. A lot of those events happened the same, but there was no Kaguri. There couldn't have been any Kaguri. If she was hiding herself as someone, who could it be, though? It seems Maho would be impossible. Because being in America and stuff like that for large periods of time, for this, Kaede and Fubuki seem very unlikely. Kaede seems the more likely one because of age, if it is the case. Because they were in the other world line, and it's not like she can implant herself and then suddenly the other world line started to happen or something like that. I don't know, I can't think of anyone that she could possibly be if she tried to incorporate herself into the group. I just get this feeling that she's like incorporating herself into the group. Maybe this is just me trying to speculate a bit too hard, but it feels like they're hinting at her trying to manipulate the situation. Given Moeka, it seems definitely something that her current personality would be willing to do. You also have the feeling of how could Kaguri actually go about trying to manipulate the situation to do as she wants. And it seems like the best way to do it, combined with the fact that they didn't want to show her appearance, her seemingly manipulative personality from when we did see her, and the fact that the best way to actually affect the situation would be to try to incorporate themselves into our group, then that would make the most sense, I think. Then again, it could be Yuki. Couldn't it? Maybe it's Yuki, because Yuki does die at a point, and she did just sort of show up at a point, right? No, because Yuki still has to be around to give birth to Suzuha in the other timeline. It can't be anyone who was in the CERN timeline, because Kaguri could not have existed in that, right? Damn, I don't know. Mine was displaying a video chat screen. On the screen was a young girl dressed in slovenly fashion. A proper full-grown lady. Of course.
Ohayo.
Maho's the best expressions. Confirmed. Absolutely confirmed.
そっちの進展はどう？
なんとかオカリンが分解しちゃう前の状態に組み立て直したを。機能はほぼ再現できてると思われ。
Tara glanced towards the development room past the curtain in the back of the lab. No, this is a bad idea.
なんか安定しないっつうか、普通の電子レンジになっちゃうんだよね。
I don't even remember the specifics of how about how they accidentally did it before. It's dangerous to mess with time. We already have a time machine now. We want to make the time leap and the fucking D-mail again. We want to be able to affect time in so many fucking ways. Oh my goodness.
あの人を説得するのは容易じゃない。
What? Put on a... Why are you wearing a wife beater? Fucking hell, Daru.
ってマホタン、もしかして寝てんじゃね？
She has the fucking best expressions. I love Maho just for that.
つうか、頑張りすぎだお。無理して体壊したら意味なくね？
Yeah, maybe this is why she was so tired before. She's doing her normal work plus this.
このくらい平気よ。というか、これだけやってもまだ天才にはかなわないんだから、記憶データなんて膨大なものをどうやって圧縮して過去へ送ることができたのか。
I don't remember the details. But wasn't this part of her own research having to do with... I mean, it comes from what you're working on, right? You guys knew about this already, didn't you?
クリスはそれをやってのけたっていうのに。
Maho seemed upset. You know what, Maho? The thing is that with stuff like this, it's like you just have to think of the right idea at the right time, realistically, when it comes down to it. There's no guarantee that you will. There's no guarantee that anyone will. That's one of the upsides of working in teams on this sort of stuff. You have a lot more minds thinking of a lot more things at the same time, so that basically you can think of a whole lot more possible ways to approach something. If you try to do it yourself, then you're just betting on luck.
今日の報告、他に何かあるかしら。なければそろそろ出勤しようと思うのだけれど。もう一つある。
Looked at our
前から調べてほしいって頼まれてた件について。まず魔法団たちがホテルの地下駐車場で襲われた事件。警察の発表だと新興カルト教団の男が違法薬物を使った末にって話になってるけど、
That's the official report?
あれ間違いなく嘘だわ。
Yeah.
嘘。
犯人の身元は警察発表通り某大学の准教授。これはいいんだけどさ、そいつが宗教団体に所属してたっつう事実がこれっぽっちも出てこないんだよね。公安が隠し持ってる教団員のデータにもアクセスしてみたから確定。
I got it. I think I know how you could do it. I think I know you could do it. The technology that they're working on for Amadeus to take the brain memories out. What if you could put in someone else? They were so caught up. What if you can combine that with Time Leap too? That would be dangerous. That would be very dangerous.
捏造ってことなのね。
That's my theory on what happened, at the very least.
アットチャンネルとか見てるとさ、信者っぽい人が時々書き子するんだよね。教団は無実だとか陰謀だとか。そうすると一瞬でものすごい数の教団アンチが湧いてきてフルボッコなわけ。しかもビジネスとしてバイト代もらってね。朝から晩まで24時間ぶっ通しで。
No, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case for a lot of stuff. But then again, as soon as you start thinking that's the thing, that's a thing that probably happens, but it's also a thing that's very dangerous. As soon as you start thinking, especially in the realm of anything from science to politics to economics to anything that you have an opinion on, it's easy to start thinking that as soon as that there's an organization that could pay someone, to start thinking that everyone that disagrees with you has to be paid just to believe something different than you, and that's a very dangerous road to go down.
情報操作、プロパガンダだね。
どこからそんなに金が出てるんだよってレベル。
そう。父さんのバイト先が襲われた方の事件は？
そっちも同じ。
つまりどこかから圧力がかかっていて幕引きにされたってことね。さすがは自由の国日本だけのことはあるわ。
Ouch.
アメリカも似たようなもんじゃね？
I mean, yeah, a little.
違いないわね。
The two of them smiled at the joke.
つうわけで僕としてはお手上げ。
ヒアジョーさん、研究所から来日の許可は下りそうなの？いいわ。どうしてもダメと言うならこっちにも考えがあるもの。ま、とにかく近々そっちへ行くわ。わかった。日程が決まったら連絡を。それとヒアジョーさん、出勤するならもう一度鏡を見てからにした方がいい。
Ouch. Just before the call ended, Suza decided to warn her. Maho stood up and walked towards the closet without turning off the camera. She vanished from view, but a moment later. She must have seen how terrible she looked, because she let out a very unfeminine scream. They relaxed for a moment after turning off the video chat.